attack. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback.
They could have picked any venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. And here he is. It's Teofimo.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing in the ring.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Throws the jab, but does not score. That jab doesn't score. A straight right just misses. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Failing to score with that right hook. Counter punching. You believe what we are seeing. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell sometimes it...
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
That uppercut misses. Caution being thrown to the wind. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Good counter punch. That punch scores. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Let's get it started in round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. Nope, that hook won't score. There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter. And he just misses with that jab. Nope, that jab not going to score. So much firepower here. How about that time counter shot? Well done with that counter shot. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Drop their guard, they get caught. Trying to land that jab. He missed with that jab. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice job blocking the hook. Just misses with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And he scores with the counter. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Block the left there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... There's the bell for round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run to me.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certain. Here comes round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Jab misses. That counter shot lands. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
lot of defense here at all. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. And the takeover's in some big trouble now. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
These two were made for each other. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They miss with the jab. Through the hook, didn't land. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And Lopez is dazed. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So the referee says fight on. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.